Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. I am your 2020 United States of America presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker. Now, I'm also running for Senate 2018, California. Okay, so let's dive right in. This is the Daily Report, and today is Monday, and it is November 20th, 2017. The Daily Report. Daily report, but by everything, whatever's on my mind at least. Anyway, you all know I'm a comedian, speaker, evangelist, music artist, rapper, everything. That's me. Okay, so let's dive right in. Okay, so the American Music Awards. So interesting. So interesting. I was like, is this the Make America Great Again Music Awards? Again, I'm into diversity. You know what I'm saying? A balance of everybody. But it's like they had all kind of diversity, but not a lot of black people in the perspective or in the positions of winning awards. You know what or performing. I was like, and one girl, bless her heart, she had tweeted, she said, well, I'm confused. She said, because they don't really have black people performing, but they're playing quote unquote rap, R&B, and black music that black people do. And then it took me to Stephanie Mills. Someone had showed on the program, that Stephanie Mills had talked about that in this day and age, they want to hear, I think she was talking about something like R&B and soulful music, and, I don't know if she mentioned rap, but I add rap in there, but they don't want to hear from black folks. It's almost like we going back to the days of, the cover music, where back in the day, the black people would be the one to write the music and perform the music, and then the white people would go in and steal the music and put their name on it and make it as their own. I mean, it's well known that a lot of Elvis music came from black writers, black people performing it. There's a lot of black people behind Elvis that coached him on how, because at that age and time, which I don't know, is so weird, seems like we're going back again. But anyway, that age and time, it was harder for black people to be able to come out and make money and put their name on it. So white people put their name on it. I'm not saying a lot has changed since. Well, make a little bit more money, but if you sign up with that little Illuminati group. But even without signing up with Illuminati group, you can make some money. It depends on what you want to do in the industry. But yeah, no, I just keep it real. But yeah, so Andrew, but don't get me wrong, because I don't blame the artists, that are getting the opportunity to perform, regardless of what race they are. They're still good. Selena, my home girl, church sister, church home. Shout out to church home. Love Pastor Judah Smith, because he keeps it real, very diverse. I'm loving everybody. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Because, I have no problem with all of us being together. I just want to make sure everybody's treated fairly, and it's balanced. If there's a pie, all of us are getting a piece of the pie. Not some getting a little bitty piece of the pie and everybody else get all kind of big chunks of the pie. Like Thanksgiving is coming up, and how you gotta hurry up and get there to the family gathering or whatever. Certain food is gonna be gone, and so, or you just get a little bit that's left for the scraps. I'm just saying, let's balance. Everybody get an equal piece. Family members put up plates for people who are working and they don't get off till late. Don't eat up everything from them on Thanksgiving Day. They're working, so put them a plate up. You know what I'm saying? Husband, wives, girlfriend, boyfriends, put your mate's plate up if they're not able to get there right. Put your kids' plate up if they're not able to eat right at that time. Be nice for Thanksgiving. But yes, so shouts out to Selena. I thought it was a very pure, good performance. I liked it. Everybody had clothes on. I'm not knocking the ones that don't have clothes on, because it gets hot on that stage. I rap and I perform, and so it does. It gets, and then y'all know I got a little tattoo, so I'm always trying to show it off every little bit. Costs a lot of money. But anyway, so I liked it. I liked all of them. I like Macklemore, Christina. I love with Christina. I mean, you know, Christina can sing. Christina Aguilera, she can sing. So, I mean, but I know everybody had their different thoughts. And the only thought that I just always had a challenge with, because they did this with Prince too, is that they act like they don't want black people to do tributes to black artists on certain shows, you know, because they did that to Prince. So I think they had Madonna do tribute to Prince. And we all looking like, really? You couldn't even have Morris Day. You couldn't even have a time. I mean, you could have went through all of Prince's different groups. Sheila, they could have got up there. So I think we all were just looking at Christina again, like, and then later I heard something about, they said something about that the Whitney estate asked for Christina, but I don't know. I mean, did they ask for him, or did y'all just like, can Christina? I mean, what they gonna be like? No, because we really see somebody black. But it's not even just really the race. Well, sometimes it is, but it's just about, can we have a black artist cover? And you know, when some people try to throw racist stuff at, no, you're wrong. Because see, white people have not been shut out of things. We let white people into everything. Matter of fact, and that's why I say sometimes when you places and homeless people are talking, or people who you think really ain't got it all together, I like to listen to them. No, I like, because somewhere in the midst of their rattling and what they're saying, they be having some truth. So I recently I was on the train, and he had some point. You know, he said, you know, black people, we're the most welcoming. We are always letting all races in and all people in, so we don't shut people out. We're always letting people in. We're always opening the doors for people, you know. So it's very different when we're saying, can't black artists perform and give tributes to other black artists? What is wrong with that? Or at least have a combination, you know. Put somebody black up there with Christina. You know, I don't know. What about the girl who did the Whitney? Was it the stage play or something? I can't think of her name right now. Bless her. Deborah Cox. Was it Deborah Cox? Or someone? Well, there's a lot of different people that have, I think, played Whitney in different, from movies to different. But I'm just saying, they got that part. So it seemed like they could have sung like Whitney, or they did sing like Whitney. But I like Christina, you know, I'm not knocking, because what was Nick Cannon saying, that, you know, it's hard to do, to get on stage and just perform any period and sing, you know. So yeah, shouts out to Christina. So I'm saying, we don't get mad at the artists who do get the opportunity to perform. I mean, kudos to them. That's good they got the chance to get on stage and perform. We're going to turn that down, you know what I'm saying? As long as they ain't asking you to do nothing crazy and, you know, strange or, you know, just wrong. I mean, yeah, why not? You know, of course, and everybody's gonna always have something to say about something. So yeah, but and I didn't even know it was a thing between Pink and Christina. I'm like, and I like Pink too. Pink climbing up on the side. Now Pink, I remember one time giving her a compliment, because when she was on Saturday Night Live SNL, she had a very diverse band. I love that. You know, I love that. You know, because it's almost like sometimes, you know, a lot of times to see diversity like that, you can tell maybe it's even intentional. That they were like, no, I want to make sure that it's just not family and friends, but that and maybe they were family and friends. Because we have family and friends of all races, I do, you know. But I'm just saying, you know, that you want to make sure there's diversity, you know, in performances and who the people you work with. You know, I don't see it's nothing wrong with bringing on a certain race, because you just like looking around the office or looking around your company and like, wait a minute, we don't have anybody of this race here. We don't, I mean, now again, there's so many races, it's probably hard getting everybody, but at least some type of diversity. You know what I'm saying? Some type of diversity. And I think every organization should have a black, yes, because black people are the ones that are downtrodden, put down, and mistreated the worst out of all races. And sometimes when I'm other places and I hear other races trying to say, and we are the most, I'll be looking at them like, no. You lying? No, you're not. No, you're not. Black people are. It's just something about our skin color that people just automatically have a challenge with before we open our mouth, before we do anything. They just looking at that, you know. And sometimes it's just that we're black, because, you know, the thing, I remember Los Angeles, California, and what a lot of people don't realize for why you hear us talk so much about diversity. I know for some of you, maybe you watch my video, like, oh my gosh, well, there's a lot of racial issues here in Los Angeles that you don't experience in other places. Racial issues with the police, racial issues with just racial issues. It's not always black and white. It's Latinos and blacks. It's blacks and a whole bunch of other races. From the point, not that the blacks do anything wrong, but a lot of other races don't like to really accept the blacks, so they mistreat the blacks. And there's a lot of different races out here. It's not just black and white out here in Los Angeles. And then and that's why I almost feel like when people come over here, what is it? Maybe even when they have the new citizens ceremony or something, they need to do diversity training. Because I think some of the races they've seen TV and the ethnic groups they've seen TV or how black people have been portrayed on TV, which sometimes is not always good. We've gotten better. We're getting better portrayals on TV, black people. But or it hurts me negative stuff about black people. There's almost like when they get over here to America, they either avoid black people or they look down on us. Or they just don't, they find it strange when they meet a good one of us. It's like, really? It's a whole bunch of good ones of us, black people. So I just really feel like it needs to be a diversity training. So you got all these different races out here in LA and, and that's why I just pray, and it tends to be people that don't have that much money. They tend to the black people that don't have that much money, poor, homeless black people, or low-income black people, they tend to deal with the racism and the discrimination of these races, because a lot of these other races are the ones that work in these different offices, work in these different businesses that you have to go to and see this and then, and how they treat those people sometimes, and then how they, it's interesting to watch, So sometimes when you do hear me talking about the racial thing, I know maybe in some areas that you're like, oh my gosh, we don't even experience that. We all get along. And that's good. Kudos. I mean, the place I was raised in, Decatur, Illinois, I pretty much felt like we all got along. Now that I've learned, also it's an educational type thing. If you read some books or you've learned, I think a lot more people are woke, even if you haven't gone to college or whatever the case might be. A lot of people are waking up now, but now there's certain things that we can see that are also discrimination, and it's not right out somebody mistreating you, but it's certain policies that they do and certain laws that they put on the books, and they're pretty much targeted towards more black people because they know that's what black people might get caught up in or in trouble for doing, or something of the sort. It's just, and that's discriminatory, type laws and policies, But, so I understand. So I just feel like I need to put that out there, because, I was just watching something recently and they were talking about how Los Angeles police department is totally different from a lot of the police departments in the rest of the country, and that they were warned that they had to watch out for LAPD here because on how they discriminate. Now, don't get me wrong, I go to my police meetings. They have community LAPD. Community meetings. I try to go, to stay abreast of what's going on when I can, and different things, and to stay connected, because you do want to know what's going on, and you do want to let them know, hey, everybody's not bad, so don't mistreat people, different things. And I've met a lot of nice, good police officers, so, and thank God for Black Lives Matter out here. Oh, yes, in the name of Jesus. That has helped for things to get better. And a lot of other people that have helped for things to get better out here for blacks. But again, we still got some ways to go. Because even when they get caught up in this immigration issue and some of the other issues, it's like, hold on, wait a minute, they've been treating blacks like, oh, wait a minute, you mean you confirmed a policy to help that ethnic group, but you have not found one yet to save the lives of black people that didn't get killed by police or bad policies? Really? I mean, you find out so much, especially with this immigration. I have found out so many different things that our politicians could do to help. And I'm like, well, why haven't you done this for black people? I mean, I'm happy that they're doing it for the immigration subject and issue, but I'm just like, but we've been here. And we didn't even run across. We've been here. We were brought here, and we still are. Okay, anyway, speaking of Black Lives Matter, and thank you, Black Lives Matter, for all that you do. So interesting, as I just talk about how people all over the world look at Los Angeles and LAPD as one of the suspect police departments in the world, that is interesting, and that a book about Blue Lives Matters would come out of LA. One of the areas that has had a discriminatory racist background. It's almost like a slap in the face, in a sense, you know. Forget y'all. Cops matter, too. Well, duh, we know cops matter. Don't get me wrong, I love y'all. If somebody trying to attack me, I need y'all. Y'all know. You know, I'm bold like that. I'm a down sister like that. I be rolling. You know, me and Jesus, we be rolling. You know what I'm saying? So some come up, you know, cops, hello. Come get somebody harassing me. But, you know, so I love y'all. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just like, now, on one part in this book, he's talking about somebody that they just have found or picked up the person that killed the officer years ago. And that made me understand, okay. Because, right, no one should be killing officers. Okay. But then some tells me there's a little bit more to that. You know, and then to do the press release, if I'm not mistaken, from the police department or the city, I'm like, what? You know. And you have to be in that mindset to really understand and get where I'm coming from. In this 30 minutes, I can't educate you on everything. So y'all have to read some books or I don't know, or get some more grasp. Go to Black Lives Matter. Google some of them, what they're saying, which I still got to look at what they're saying about this. But just so interesting. As you know, for a while, Black Lives Matter was camped out outside the police department. I went down there a couple times, sit with them and stuff. But because just to stand up against all the racial discrimination type stuff that the mayor, the city council, and them were letting the police department do. LAPD do. Anyway, okay. So American Music Awards, and say I'm not scooting on off about that. So holidays, you all. So enjoy family. Be nice to family. And get together with family. Stop running from family. I'm telling you, stop it. Stop it. Because I know some of y'all, I don't want to get with them. I don't like them. They may not like you either. I mean, you know, because you have to watch it. Because sometimes we have some people, I don't like them, you know, and we just never think about they may not like us either. You know, so they are tolerating us. Which actually tries to tolerate people, celebrate people. I remember my daughter once saying that one of my daughters wants to celebrate. Yeah, celebrate, you know, and we should. Because all of us have our different ways and none of us are perfect. So celebrate people over these holidays. Don't run from people. If you have the money to be able to go home and visit, or you can fly family to you, or whatever you can do, you know, make that happen. You know, or if you can't make it places, you know, pull the people around. Nick Cannon was talking about this today. On the show, you know, that you just pull people together near you, or just open up your house to let people be able to just come, because a lot of times people, especially out here in LA, they're working and doing things, and they may not have a family here, and so everybody just get together with who they would love. Would they love them when you? So bring in everybody, you know, and just enjoy. You know, I know the Laugh Factory, Hollywood Laugh Factory on Sunset over there by Fairfax. They do free dinners all day. A lot of times I have spent my Thanksgiving between there and the Hollywood Comedy Store, or I'm somewhere speaking, motivating, encouraging people, you know, because then there's people that maybe couldn't get with their family and they're feeling sad or whatever. So you want to encourage them and strengthen them. You know, and of course with my family, you know, when I can, you know, when, you know, it's feasible to make all that happen, you know, and if nothing else, talk to your family, get on the phone, get on your Skype, so however y'all do it, communicate with your family. It is very important that we stay talking with family, you know, because people always give me that when something happens, I'm like, oh my God, they're the one crying all at the funeral and stuff, and they never did come see that family member. Didn't even pick up the phone and talk to the family. You know what I'm saying? And you almost just want to go and slap them and say, be quiet. No, don't get violent. You know, I'm not a violent person. I'm very sweet and kind. I'm just saying, you just be looking at them like, really? Okay, so what else? in today. Oh my gosh, again, white people, just want to remind you, please don't be racist. Please stop being racist. I know I had to handle some business and do something recently. And if you know me, you know I'm very business savvy. A lot of times I'm trying to take different informations with me because I don't have to keep going back and forth, home, back and forth, home. Now I have to watch that because I have nerve pain, so I have to watch it. That I can't be carrying a bunch of stuff. I can't. It hurts. It's a whole different dynamic on my body to be carrying a lot of stuff. So I have to watch that too. But I know just sometime, period, black woman with a bag or bags is looked at like. And I'm like, really? Because these white women running around here carrying bags all the time. And no one's looking at them like they homeless or like they doing something wrong. It's always amazing that there's always accusations and watching black people like we're doing something wrong. And Seth Meyers, shout out to you. I can't think of, is it Amber? The black comedian. Female black comedian that Seth Meyers always has on the show. I love her. And she did a segment. She said, oh yeah, white people are always watching me all the time. She's talking about they're always watching black women all the time, or just blacks, period. And then they had a white guy standing over, said, matter of fact, they're even watching me now. I'm like, hilarious. Is that so much my life? And then for me, I run for offices. I do what I can do. I'm not afraid to speak out, and I'm handling business, and I'm very smart, genius type. So people are always looking, trying to figure. I don't feel like I gotta explain myself to people. I'm saying, for what? You don't care. You're just nosy. I don't feel the need to explain to you why I'm doing what I do. Or either they're just haters, and so why feed them something else for them to talk bad about you about, So, white people, other races, not just white people, black people. Because I was somewhere and the black people looked at me as scary as the white people did. And I'm like, And again, as I give the spiel all the time, that sometimes white people and other races, I'm telling you, they be saving us blacks. I be like, y'all need to rent y'allself out for real. Because sometimes when we go places, we need to take one of y'all with us to ensure our safety. Yes, we do. Because a black person by themselves, or a black person, or other black person, we need another race, white, or someone in the mid to help. It's amazing how you're treated. And it's not right. So why would you say that? Well, I'm not the one doing it. You need to get out and correct society. Okay, Russell Simmons. Let me dive in because I got some Russell. First of all, this just tells you how much clout Russell Simmons has. I think the story broke yesterday, Sunday, November 19th, and you don't even hardly hear nothing about that story less than 24 hours later, November 20th, 2017. That's why people are scared to come out. And I like Russell, don't get me wrong, I've been around Russell. One thing I like about Russell said, the times I've been around, he's been nice and kind. And that's a kudos, for Hollywood. Because some people, if you don't look the way they want you to look or act the way, or you're not connected with certain things the way they think you should be connected with, they be looking at you crazy like, But Russell, I've had a good encounter. And, like they say, Russell has fessed up, things saying, well, yeah, I used to, My thing, what we need you to do, though, Russell, is help clean out the sexual harassment, sexual assault, the rape environment, the predatory environment on boys, girls, men, and women in hip-hop. And then it also goes back to it. Go to my Instagram, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Go to Instagram and go to Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. And I got a video, scroll down, where I talk about the Me Too and the challenge of, it seems like mainstream don't want to talk about it until a white person or another race has been sexually harassed or sexually assaulted or raped. It's like it's not a big issue when they hear about us being raped, black people being raped, and I'm just so it seems like, is that part of, because there's been other stories related with Russell way other than this little girl here. And it is what it is, and I think, we have to watch it because I think, especially as blacks, because we know Sometimes people don't always come to our rescue. That's almost become a norm that in the hip hop industry, especially the entertainment industry among blacks, they counted for, I guess, the road to fame. Sexual harassment, rape, predatory, and in a sense we do be knowing, okay, watch this person, don't be alone with this person. And some people even play the game. Some people even feel like, oh, okay, so I got to sleep with him to get there. I'm going to do that. Once I get my money, I just won't have to sleep with him no more. I can't do what y'all do. My thing is when the kids are being affected and people are getting raped and people are being forced to do sexual acts that they don't want to do. So be gay, be bisexual, be sleeping with everybody, whatever you want to do, that's your business. But again, you all know I love people and looking out for people's welfare. That's why I run for office, because I'm just not looking out for me and my family, but I care about everybody, and I want to help everybody accomplish their goals and dreams and things they want to do in life, that everybody live healthy and wealthy, So my challenge and problem is just with those being forced. And that's not always like it's a physical force, but it's an environment that makes you feel like you have to do this thing too. And it's been in a spoken environment in hip hop for years. And Russell is part of who helped to create that type environment. And kudos to you, Russell, that you've changed. Now we need you to start having them workshops like you had Hip Hop Summit, and we need you to talk with your peers and let them know, okay, I know y'all seen me do some stuff. This is what Russell needs to tell them. But that's not the way we need to do it. He needs to fess up, Now, it's up to him if he won't tell. He ain't got, I guess, tell all his ex. But just let them know this is wrong. And we cannot be doing this, That's what I need from Russell. You know what I'm saying? That's what, and then we also got to watch it where sometimes people are like, well, the person's nice and they never treated me like that. You got to understand, these sexual predators, they know who to pick with. They know who to do stuff with. And no, they don't mess with everybody. And they got many different sides. It's almost like they're schizophrenic or whatever the word is, schizophrenic, whatever, because they got many different sides. They got the kind side. They got the business side. They got the community side. Now, Russ, I'm not calling you schizophrenic, but I'm just saying, some of them are. But they got these different sides to them. So that's why when I hear about someone being sexual harassed, I'm not too quick to jump in and say the person didn't do it. Now, sometimes, yes, I know how our black community will rally around blacks because we look at, okay, but you only pulling this up because of a money thing or it's an Illuminati thing for why now it's coming out. Like Bill Cosby, we looked at that as, okay, but y'all knew, if Bill Cosby was doing this, you knew he was doing this. Okay. But you didn't bring it out until he was about to buy NBC. Now you bring it out. So sometimes we be looking at, again, they're trying to take black men. But even in that, black people, we have to watch it. Because then it's still not right. Because we also got to be on the side and help to heal and encourage the victim. And let them know, hey, Russell, that was wrong. Y'all seen my video with R. Kelly. No, Kelly, you wrong. So, yeah. All right, so I'm going to have so many sections. So I am your 2018 United States of America Senate candidate from California. And then I'm also United States of America 2020 presidential candidate, Michelle Hope Walker. So you can go to my Facebook, and that's Michelle Hope Walker Speaks, period, listen. And like I said, I gave the Twitter is Hope_speaks, Hope_speaks. YouTube, go to my YouTube, watch all these other videos. YouTube, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. You don't have to click on video. I don't know where something changed. Sometimes these people start messing with your social media. You start talking about certain stuff, and they be trying to then hide you out and make it hard for people to log on to you or find your social media stuff. I'm like, oh, really? You didn't like something I said Facebook. You didn't like something I said Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. So now you're going to try to, mess with my page, my social media where people can't find me. And you're going to try to... Shouts out to social media. But anyway, so this has been the Daily Report. And this is November 20th, 2017, Monday. So God bless. Do you. Stay away from sexual predators. do what God called and told you to do. You don't have to sleep with people to accomplish your goals, unless you want to, But I'm just saying, you don't have to be forced to. All right, so God bless.